Ever wondered how fantasy writers come up with such captivating and unique ideas? There's a certain allure to the fantasy genre that can't be denied. It's a world where the ordinary rules of life don't apply. A realm where dragons can take flight, where magic is real, and where heroes embark on epic quests. It's a genre that stretches the boundaries of our imagination, transporting us into realms of possibility beyond our everyday lives. It's an escape, a welcome refuge from the mundane reality. But more than that, it's a playground for the creative mind, a space where writers can let their imagination run wild, exploring different worlds, creatures, and cultures. It's no wonder then that so many are drawn to it, eager to pen their own fantastical tales. In this video, we are going to explore unique fantasy writing prompts that could help you write your own mesmerizing story. The fantasy genre is not just about dragons and wizards, it's about creating a world that doesn't exist. This genre is a vast tapestry woven with myriad subgenres, each with its distinct characteristics. Take high fantasy, for instance. It's characterized by an entirely imagined world, complete with its unique rules, races, and geography. Think grandiose battles between good and evil, intricate political intrigue, and epic quests. Then there's low fantasy. This subgenre is set in the real world, but with magical elements sprinkled in. It's like taking a mundane Tuesday afternoon, and suddenly a unicorn trots by. And let's not forget magical realism. Here, the magical and the ordinary coexist seamlessly. The magic is so subtly woven into the fabric of the ordinary world that you almost don't notice it. Each of these subgenres affects the type of world you create in your story. They determine how much you depart from reality and how you intertwine the magical with the mundane. Remember, the key to a great fantasy story is to keep the readers immersed in your world. Imagine a world where dreams are a form of currency. This concept opens up a fantastical realm, ripe with potential plot lines and character developments. Perhaps in this world, people trade dreams at a marketplace of the mind, exchanging nightmares for pleasant dreams, or vice versa. What would be the cost of a dream? Could someone become dream rich or dream poor? The economy of dreams could create a stark divide between the haves and the have-nots, setting the stage for a conflict that's as much about social inequality as it is about the human psyche. Characters might include dream merchants, dream thieves, or even dream farmers. What happens if one's dream bank is robbed? Or worse, what if someone could no longer dream? And then there's the philosophical angle. What does it mean to own a dream? What value do we place on our subconscious thoughts? A prompt like this could lead to a deeply psychological and philosophical fantasy story. What if your protagonist finds a map that doesn't lead to a place, but to a person? Picture this. Your main character stumbles upon an ancient cryptic map, but instead of leading to buried treasure or a secret realm, it guides them to a living, breathing individual. Imagine the intrigue as your protagonist embarks on a quest not through treacherous terrains or into the heart of a bustling city, but through a labyrinth of personal histories, relationships, and mysteries. This map could chart the course of a person's life, their connections, their secrets. Each landmark could represent a life event, each path, a relationship, or a journey. Think about the unique character interactions and plot twists. Maybe the person at the end of the map is a long-lost relative, or perhaps a powerful sorcerer. Maybe they're the key to saving the world, or perhaps they need saving themselves. This prompt could be the basis for a thrilling adventure or a poignant love story. Picture a society where people age backwards. Now let your imagination unspool the threads of this intriguing premise. What would life look like if our journey began in the twilight of life and ended in the dawn of infancy? Consider the societal structures that could exist. Perhaps wisdom and experience are prized above all, as the youngest are the oldest, the most knowledgeable. But what then becomes of innocence and youthful exuberance? Think of the conflicts that could arise. The struggle for power could be a fascinating aspect to explore. Who has more influence, the physically strong or the intellectually wise? Imagine the tension, the intrigue that could result from such a dynamic. Now, let's ponder the character arcs. A character, born old, growing younger with each passing day. What unique challenges would they face? How would they navigate relationships, careers, and personal growth? This prompt could create a unique exploration of life, age, and societal norms. It's a fantastical journey of time, humanity, and the ever-constant flux of existence. What if magic was a finite resource and the world was running out? This question sets the stage for a creative exploration of a world where the magical is not unlimited or ever present, but a scarce commodity. The scarcity of magic could lead to conflicts between those who control it and those who desperately need it. It could also force characters to ration their use of magic, making each spell a calculated decision with potential consequences. Consider the implications this could have on character development. Perhaps a once powerful wizard is now struggling with the dwindling of their power, or a young protagonist is just discovering their magical abilities, only to find that they may not have much time to harness them. Plot lines could revolve around the desperate search for new sources of magic, or the political maneuverings of those who control the remaining reserves. This prompt could be the foundation of an epic battle for survival, or a poignant commentary on resource management. These prompts are just a starting point. Remember, the secret sauce in any captivating tale is the unique blend of your creativity and personal touch. These prompts are your springboard, your diving platform into the vast ocean of fantasy. As we venture into the world of fantasy writing, it's essential to remember that the best stories are born from a place of passion. They are the offspring of our wildest dreams, our deepest fears, and our most treasured hopes. They are the stories that we cannot help but tell, the ones that bubble up from within us and demand to be heard. When you take these prompts and make them your own, you are not just creating a story, you are creating a world with its own laws, its own logic, its own life. And in this world, you are the god. You hold the power to shape its landscapes, to dictate its weather, to create its inhabitants. You hold the power to make it as real as our own world, or as different from it as you like. So don't be shy, don't hold back. Dive in headfirst into the deep and dazzling world of your imagination. Play with these prompts. Twist them, turn them, stretch them, and mold them until they fit your narrative like a glove. And when you write, remember to keep your reader in mind. Engage their senses, evoke their emotions, and ignite their curiosity. Make them see what you see, feel what you feel, and yearn for what you yearn for. In the fantasy genre, more than any other, you have the power to transport your reader to another realm. So take them on a journey. Take them on an adventure. Make them forget, even if just for a moment, the world that they left behind. Above all, let your passion shine through. Let your love for your story, your characters, your world be the guiding star that leads you through the writing process. Remember, the only limit to your story is your imagination. Happy writing!